Hey guys, I'm Megan, the lead spiritual advisor with the Relationship Psychics, and this is Magic with Megan. In today's video, we're going to be talking about soul connections and what are the 6 most common types of soul connections. But before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you're interested in things like astrology, spirituality, relationships, and much more. Also, make sure to click the notification bell as well, so that way you won't miss when we upload a brand new video. All right, so let's start off discussing what a soul connection actually is. And I know some of you might be saying right now, okay, yeah, Megan, what does this even have to do with me? The thing is though, most of us will experience soul connections or already have experienced soul connections in their lifetime. It's even true that most likely you'll experience multiple of these in your lifetime. So this will definitely apply to you. So a soul connection is an intense, intuitive bond between two souls. It occurs when two people are linked at a soul level in a significant and extraordinary way. Basically, it will feel like your connection transcends space and even time. It's like even though you met under seemingly normal circumstances, you know that something much greater is at play. Basically, this person changes you in a profound way. And once you guys meet, you'll never really be the same. Whether your soul connection is a romantic relationship or a friendship, or maybe even a hookup, it's going to impact you at the soul level. So now that we better understand what a soul connection is, let's now look at the 6 most common types of soul connections. Also, comment down below if you yourself have experienced any of these soul connections, because I would be really interested to know. Now, the first most common type of soul connection is a twin flame. And I know some of you might be thinking, wait, isn't it the same thing as a soulmate? It actually is not. A soulmate and a twin flame vary for many reasons. One thing is you can have multiple soulmates in your life, but you can only have one twin flame. Another thing is that soulmates can be romantic, but they can also be just friendships. Basically, a twin flame is not simply just your soulmate. It's literally your other half.
You complete me. I love you.
A twin flame is defined as one soul split between two bodies. So when you meet your twin flame, you are essentially meeting the other part of your soul. One question I often get is how common a twin flame connection is. And the answer to that is it's pretty rare. It's pretty rare because it only occurs in the past life when your soul splits into two. So when you feel a twin flame connection, it will feel so intensely powerful because, again, it is your soul. A twin flame is kind of like a mirror to ourselves and our own souls. When we look into it, we see our own vulnerabilities and our flaws, and it's not always an easy thing, but it allows us to grow and reflect. The primary purpose of a twin flame connection is actually not companionship, but instead spiritual development and growth. So once you meet your twin flame, you will be compelled to complete the spiritual work that you have in store for you here on Earth. The next type of soul connection is a soulmate connection.
Bitch, you're my soulmate.
A soulmate connection is a strong love bond that occurs mutually, and you essentially feel like this person is meant for you. There's often a very deep and meaningful attraction between the two of you. And there's also other signs to look out for. I actually have a whole video that goes over the signs to look for and what a soulmate actually is. So if you're interested more in this type of soul connection, definitely make sure to check out that video linked in the description box below. The next type of soul connection we're going to discuss today is the past life soulmate connection. And this is pretty much what it sounds. It's a connection that occurred in a past life. Basically, you're reuniting with a soul that you bonded to in another lifetime. When my clients encounter past life connections, often it almost seems like deja vu. You will often feel really familiar with this person, and even though you just met them, it will feel like they've been in your life or that you've known them from something before. And you have your past life. In these connection types, the sexual energy can just be overwhelming and super intense. This is because of the pent-up energy over different lifetimes. There will be a very deep soul recognition, and although there can be soul recognition with any type of soul connection, It's especially seen with past life soulmate connections. Another major type of soul connection is the karmic soulmate. And the karmic soulmate tends to often be something that's almost a little volatile or even toxic.
It's your soulmate of pain.
Oh, shit, bro.
Let's put it this way. They're definitely not simple or boring. They're put into our lives for a specific purpose in order for us to learn lessons and grow. How I like to explain karmic soulmates is actually kind of simple. Think about when you were a little child and you were around 3 or 4 and your mom would always say, "Don't touch the hot stove." Well, being that 3 or 4-year-old, you would of course still touch the hot stove and you would get burnt. And you'd probably cry and it would suck at the time. But I'm sure that you never wanted to touch the hot stove again, right? It's the same thing with karmic soulmates. They can often be passionate, but also painful and fleeting. And although karmic soulmates often don't last very long, the lessons that you take from the relationship, they tend to last your whole life. The 5th major connection type is the kindred spirit connection. It's someone who's very similar to you in your values and your mental states and your emotions and just your overall personality and temperament. They're going to mirror you in a lot of ways. They're not really going to clash with you as much, just like the karmic soulmate, which we just talked about, but they're actually more going to be very agreeable. The kindred spirit is a connection where they really align with you in every single way possible. They often tend to be platonic, and it's kind of like mostly best friends or even BFFs. Again, they're founded off mutual respect and trust and companionship, and just being like-minded individuals. Now, the last major connection type is the soul teacher. And the soul teacher is kind of what I like to call the Mr. Miyagi of soul connections.
Remember, dear, no question.
Yeah, but
Right. Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand. Wax on, wax off.
Basically, your soul teacher will have the purpose of guiding you through your life path on your spiritual journey, and they'll help you develop on a spiritual level. All right, guys, so that is it for the 6 most common types of soul connections. Remember, if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up because that not only helps our channel, but it also gives us an idea of what kind of content you guys enjoy. Also, make sure to check out our Instagram and our website, which are linked in the description box below. We offer a ton of amazing psychic services that I think you guys will really enjoy. Anyways, it was such a blessing getting to talk to you guys all today, and I hope to see you all again very, very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.